Ethiopia celebrated Army Day for the first time a few minutes ago at the National Stadium under the theme, "We will sustain our constitutional commitment and public allegiance." A series of parades of various segments of the Ethiopian Federal Democratic Republic Defense Force were on display to the delight of hundreds of thousands onlookers at the stadium. Speaking on the occasion, Prime Minister and Commander-in-Chief of the Army, EthiopianArmydayCelebration, said the Defense Force is discharging its responsibilities safeguarding the territory of the country from aggressors and anti-peace elements. Chief of Staff Samora Yunus, on his part, said the Army would strengthen its public allegiance and perform its duty to the satisfaction of the Ethiopian public. Our staff reporter Habib Mohammed is there at the National Stadium to give us some updates. Good morning, Habib.
Hello.
Hello, Habib. What has been happening there? Can you give us a brief description on what happened there at the National Stadium?
Okay, thank you very much, Richo. Here I am in the National Stadium, actually, and I have been attending the deliberation what has been made since the early morning. Actually, the deliberation is now over and the people are left. But what can I just tell you regarding the overall achievement is the celebration was being made here was a celebration of the National Army Day, which is being observed for the first time in Ethiopia under a theme, "We will sustain our constitutional commitment and public allegiance." So various kind of ambassadors from different countries, police commanders were in attendance, including the Ethiopian Prime Minister, Commander-in-Chief, and Staff of Chief of the National Defense Force, General Samora Yunus. Just what's being learned from the overall celebration is, I think, as you know, the National Army Day, which is being observed for the first time in Ethiopia, has been underwent in various assortments in different regions where the military force is based as well, and here in Ethiopian Exhibition Center in various developmental activities so far the National Defense Force has been engaged in. So what we can learn is just this military force of Ethiopia is just really having dual purpose in the overall nation building. It's not only a mere safeguarding of constitution or actually keeping of the boundaries, rather it has been becoming a center for the incubation center for the overall mechanization in armament in different kinds of economic activities. So we can learn about the various kind of assortments which has been observed here in the exhibitions, as well as the military has been showed up for the public that is really highly committed to safeguard the constitutional order and sovereignty of the country, and has been engaged in various developmental activities just to respond that for the economic growth, to respond that's really highly responsible for any of the overall economic progress being observed in the country. So the public really were appreciative for the military maneuver, shows, in the infantry shows which has been underwent here in the National Stadium since early morning. So it's really a great deal of the National Armed Force to renew their commitments just to safeguard the constitutional order and to lead the ongoing developmental activities in a strong base, as well as to continue its commitment by renewing in a new base, as the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Prime Minister EthiopianArmydayCelebration, expressed here in the stadium. So this is all the overall achievement that I can tell you. So it's now just over. The celebration is already done.
People are living behind you. So just to give some additional what Habib has said, the National Defense Force has accomplished several missions, including safeguarding the country's sovereignty, countering insurgency and war and terror, as well as its participation in various United Nations peacekeeping operations in various African countries. Thank you very much, Habib.